Hi, my name is Anubha Bhonsle. 3 stories you need to know about today. First, the cabinet reshuffle. There's enough about it everywhere. Nothing like a big cabinet reshuffle to keep legacy media busy for days. At Newsworthy, we like to do things a little differently. So 6 developments from the cabinet reshuffle that are worthy of your time. The first one is 12 top ministers, as you know, were pushed out. You can read it as a political reboot, a performance appraisal, or a consequence of bad PR for the government, especially internationally, or all 3. The new health minister is Mansukh Mandavia. He takes over from Dr. Harshvardhan. The mishandling of the second Covid-19 wave, which reached the Prime Minister's image somewhat, has possibly cost him his job. Now, Mr. Mandavia held ports, shipping and the waterways portfolio prior to this. He has no background in public health and he is from the state of Gujarat. The second development, the new IT minister and the railway minister is Ashwini Vaishnav, former IAS officer, IIT Kanpur, Wharton Business School. He takes over from Ravi Shankar Prasad, who did a lot of the center's firefighting around the new IT rules and those Twitter wars. The third, Prakash Javadekar, who held information and broadcasting and the environment portfolios, he has made way for Bhupinder Yadav, a former lawyer who now has environment and labor portfolios, very crucial. He's a Rajya Sabha member of parliament as well, the general secretary of the party, and he holds the confidence of the BJP top brass. The 2 relatively controversial appointments. Anurag Thakur, the new information and broadcasting minister. You'd remember his election rally speech about Desh ke Gaddaron ko. It attracted the reprimand from the election commission. And the second one is Karnataka BJP's VP Shobha Karandlaje. She's the new Minister of State for Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare. Between 2017 and 2021, she has been booked 4 times for attempting to provoke people through communal revolts. 2 appointments that can be seen as thank yous. Civil aviation has gone to former Congressman Jyotiraditya Scindia for Madhya Pradesh, and food and consumer affairs has been given to Pashupati Paras, who played a key role in Bihar. This government now has 11 women ministers, only 2 hold the cabinet rank. There's also one more data set. There's a keen eye on the Uttar Pradesh polls next year. 14 ministers in this cabinet are from the state of Uttar Pradesh. So it's politics, performance, some power play, and some PR, this reshuffle. The second story I want to flag is India versus Cairn Energy. You need a quick context. In 2014, India slapped a massive tax bill on Cairn by applying a 2012 law that gave tax authorities the power to reopen past cases and to seek taxes from companies like Cairn over alleged capital gains that they made years ago. Now, it sold Cairn's shares, it withheld tax refunds, all to recover this amount. Cairn actually challenged India at the International Court of Arbitration at The Hague in 2015 and won that case. The panel ruled that India was in breach of the UK-India Bilateral Investment Treaty and that it must pay $1.2 billion in damages plus interest and arbitration costs back to the British oil and gas major, Cairn Energy. Now, cut to today, 2021. Cairn says a French court has accepted its petition for a freeze on Indian government properties that are worth $24 million in Paris as part of its attempt to recover the arbitration award. Now, the Indian government has said that it has not received any such order from any French court yet. Even though India filed an appeal against that December 2020 ruling and that there have been some source-based reports of plans to pay Cairn back, the British company has actually been on a war path. It has identified Indian assets overseas, including bank accounts that could be seized in lieu of payment. In fact, over the past couple of months, it has approached several nations and several jurisdictions to enforce the award. It even announced its intention to have government-owned entities like Air India or the Shipping Corporation of India seized. Now, the entire thing is obviously quite embarrassing for India, especially for the government, also because it came to power criticizing the UPA government for having unleashed tax terrorism and uncertainty in this entire landscape. Needless to say, we'll keep you posted on how this story pans out. The last one, I'm ending with a pandemic update, a quick India focus, because there are some concerns about the surge in COVID-19 cases in at least 9 states. A majority of them are in the Northeast: Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Kerala, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Odisha, Tripura, and Sikkim. Now, central government teams have been dispatched to these states, and they've obviously been asked to focus on testing and vaccination. A quick vaccine update: Moderna vaccines are likely to reach India this week, but only a small number for select private hospitals. This company is also likely to get legal protection from being sued in case of any side effects. And a final update, reacting to that SBI research report that the COVID-19 third wave will arrive in August and peak in the month of September, the Health Ministry has said waves are not the challenge. I'm going to quote the Health Department Secretary here. He said, waves are more of a post-facto analysis of what is happening in the system. Waves are the interaction between the virus and the human, unquote. I'll end with that bizarre note, but stay safe, mask up, distance up, and get vaccinated. If this has been worthy of your time, head to the link in the bio or in the description, depending on where you're watching this, and make a small contribution to help Newsworthy keep doing such work. I'll see you again very soon.